What's up, guys? We are here with the Lippisch build along jet, the Lippisch German World War II. I don't even know what you'd call it. I guess it's a concept. I didn't even bother to read about it, but yeah, it's the Lippisch. I think I'm saying it right. But so we got some struggles here. I'm on the big struggle bus here, guys, with trying to get this thing to balance, because I knew this was going to be a tricky situation with the scale of this fuselage. Like, basically, if you watch my build along, I have the fan. The fan is literally, sorry, glue string. Let me get it. I have the fan nestled. This is the EDF cover. So the fan is right here, okay? And the battery is right here. And I think the CG is supposed to be where these bumps are, but the CG, like, I can only get it to balance, like, right here. So I don't know if it's going to be tail heavy. It's probably going to end up just flipping around and not being able to fly. Let me... First, I'm going to give it a little bit of down trim, and I'm just going to trim it out so that it's good, and then I want to give it a little bit of expo. I'm going to go 90, 13 expo and rate. Okay, so all right, guys, all we could do is throw it. I have a whole bunch of weight right here. You can see what I did under here. I literally have I have magnets, and I have a battery and a couple quarters taped to the front. I was gonna bring a carbon rod, and I was gonna stick it out here with just a battery, so it'll be less stuff in the air. But oh, and also it wants to nose up under throttle. So I'm throwing it in the wind, and it wants to nose up. So what I have to do is throw it straight. Throw it more straight like this. All right, we're gonna just throw this thing up and see if it goes. I'm gonna throw it straight into the wind. Oh yes. I can't tell what it wants. Oh man, it was nose heavy. It was nose heavy, guys. Wow, it flew. And it flew decent, but it was nose heavy. Okay, let me assess the damage here. And I'm gonna glue this nose. Oh, I can't tell what it wants. The damage isn't too bad. It's literally just the snout, and the snout needs to be printed a little bit stronger anyway. So, okay, so it did take a hard hit. Let me, it flew for sure, and we got a lot of wind. So let me do this. Let me unplug this, and I'm gonna try and get this thing going again and get it in the air, and just see if I can glue the nose back on at least, and fly it again. So it's all right, guys. I tried to fix the front, but I couldn't. And believe it or not, even with some of the stuff missing in the front, it still balances only slightly back from where it was. And I believe that it was slightly. Oh, I'm missing some elevon too. I believe that it was slightly nose heavy, believe it or not. So I'm going to trim it down a little bit, because it wanted to climb a little bit. Okay, and let's just throw it up. Let's just chuck it again, and let's see if we can get a flight in here. Hopefully it flies. Oh man, it's so windy. It is just so windy right now. All right, let's see what happens. Hold on a minute. What is going on with this thing? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Okay, so I don't know if the designer figured out this issue when they tried to make this concept, but it doesn't want to turn. Let me give it more aileron. I'm gonna go all the way up. Give it more rate on turn, on roll, I mean, and figure out so I lost a little bit of my elevon here. It is like 30-mile-an-hour gust right now, guys, so this is really stupid. I'm gonna end up just wadding this thing up, and I really don't feel like doing that because oh my God, all this wind came out of nowhere. I really want to find out though if the CG is what I think it is, to see if I can even print another one of these things. All right, so right here, wow, it's far back. It's really far. Right here, right here is where it's balancing. So, unfortunately, guys, right now I am finding that I'm not getting a lot of good vibes from this thing. Usually, I can tell if it's gonna fly, and I don't know, man. Let me just try it again. Let me just see what happens. It just doesn't feel right. Something's weird. All right, let's try it again. Tail heavy. Oh, that was a bad one. Okay. All right, dude. I think it's a goner. It was fun while it lasted. I'm gonna go clean the thing up, and I don't know if I'm gonna be printing another one of these again.